Hello and welcome back. This is basically a video just me explaining how do I fame farm slash roaming black zone solo slash gathering, because like I kinda do the whole thing together. I don't really go for like fame farming credit fame where I do like static solo and like get huge amount of credit fame and then dump it to the weapon I wanted, because you can't do that except in certain builds. So the better way in my eyes personally and out of my own experience is, as you can see, I'm going with a scuffed build. I just want some fame on my one-handed fire staff. I just want some fame in my scholar robe. I want fame in sandals of purity, and I want fame in call of purity. So I just put them on, and it's not that expensive of a gear. It's like 415k, and explaining like it's not really a 415k because you don't really need to go with like force 3s. You can just do that with 4-1s, whatever you wanna go, or like 6 equip for like non-artifact stuff. And all we're gonna do is just we're gonna go outside and literally, like I'm gonna show you now. We're gonna go outside and just move a bit. Oh, that's bunch of mobs and the mob that's enchanted, so we get the mobs with our mount like that. Put them together. And okay, I didn't expect this to happen because I forgot I'm still on cooldowns. But it would have been way easier because I shouldn't have been on my cooldowns. I wouldn't get to even half health. And you just kill the mobs. Even the small mobs counts. Like we killed their 5 small mobs, each for 2k fame almost. Like 19 something, that's counted as 2k, that's like a 10k fame in what? 2 seconds of killing them? And that's another 48k with the might and everything. And we keep roaming. Oh, a small mob. Okay, why not? One basic Q and move away. 1.6k fame. Not bad. And we're just moving. Okay, that mob would give a bit. 5.6, why not? So, what I'm trying to say here, it's not about how enchanted is the mob or bosses out of efficiency of time and stuff. All I'm just saying, all mobs does count. All you need to do is just try to get more mobs together, like get them clamped, attack both of them together. At the same time, if you're gonna tell me like you get 300k fame, 100k fame, 400k fame from like static boss dungeons that you're gonna do alone and like take huge risk to die, because there is a risk to die here too. Since we're just doing mobs in open areas, there's always a risk in Albion Online. But let's be fair, who's gonna be walking in here? Like the chances is so low that they're gonna be looking around, like roaming around in a tier 5 area, like just trying to find someone who's fame farming mobs and like he's down because of mobs and kill him. So basically, like let's say in this cluster, all the routes that you wanna avoid is literally this direction, because people who's gonna coming from here and going here is just gonna move like this. And like in my side for this guild, since it's not in our alliance, like it's like this or like this that I wanna avoid, so it's basically the same arrow, so this to like this sides is kinda okay, or like having less risk. Of course it's not for sure or anything. So back to the whole like static dungeon bosses that all people been talking about lately. The loot, it's kinda irrelevant. You can get lucky, you can be unlucky. I wouldn't talk about loot, because that's how Albion goes. All I'm just talking about here is raw fame. Okay, so let's say that, or like, I'm sure most of people doesn't want the fame of the Great Access build, since it's the most common build for soloing uh, static dungeons. So basically, all you're doing is farming credit fame. Credit fame, that means you're not really okay. Yeah, you're getting, or like you're seeing a 400k fame, but how much of that is getting turned into a credit fame? you think it's better to get the 400k as credit, which is like gonna be 100 something? Or is it better to actually get... I'm kinda getting more risky here a bit, but like... I'm on a bit of high IP, so I can do that. That's risky. You can just like, you don't need to clamp that much together. If you can afford to go that high, like, can go with nice IP. Or I would say even if you have like a nicer gear, you would do it. I'm technically not using my shoes, neither my head. Actually, I can use my head. Or my robe and anything. I'm just here to fame farm them, so... What I'm trying to say, basically, it's much better to get the fame itself in the weapon or on the robe or the leather jacket or whatever you wanna fame farm, whatever you wanna give whatever you wanna give fame put on. Like I'm going, like, personally I'm going for 700 fires, like 800 robes, so I need to get up my scholar robe. I need to get up my cowl of purity because I never wear it. Sandals of purity, same, it was kinda really low for me, so I'm like trying to get it up. That's a ring pass, so I don't wanna mess with that with a lot of mobs around it. Probably can do it, but like, why taking a huge risk? And here you go, like 55k, not bad. Let's see. You still get really nice loot sometimes, by the way. I just got like an 8-2 shield, like normal shield. Sorry, 8-1, what was it, 8-2? Wasn't that much money, but like either way you're getting money out of this because of books and like everything. And like I would say all you need to do is like to make it much easier to do this is make sure that you have access to a hideout in Black Zone, preferably a zone that doesn't have so much going on it. So, or like not a really heavily targeted zone. So let's say like tier 8, tier 7 zones is kind of having a lot of gatherers because of the... what is it called? Because of like good gathering stuff you can get inside and nodes and everything. And by the way, make sure to get your gathering gear with you, like I always do, because if we got a good node, we're taking it. Either way, at the same time, I have pork buys with me just to make sure that everything is fine too. Like if you get a good node or like an aspect or something that I don't know, I can't really kill an aspect, but anyway, like if I got a good node to be able to get more bonus from it. And that's basically what you do over and over again. Keep going around, finding mobs that is together, get them together with your mount, dismount, start attacking them. So of course for this like type of farming, I do it for fire staffs. It's really nice. There's like so many weapons that has AoE on it. Most of weapons has AoE on it. So it would be fine with you too, and kindly any weapon, not to mention like chests and stuff that respawn around you and nodes. All of that we're taking. We're just like walking a bit by bit. And of course if you like wondering how am I gonna get an access to a hideout in Black Zone, by the way, Faction War Machine, like Gildam Inn is recruiting, and this is the hideout. I just went out of it. Not to mention we have all of our alliance are surrounding to us, so we're probably gonna find someone from the alliance on the chest or gonna come to it. Of course we do have like content around and a lot of fights and stuff. Not a lot of fights, I would say a decent amount of fights. But it's still a good place to grind fame and like do whatever you wanna do in it, obviously. So what I'm doing here is kinda too risky since I'm right beside a chest, so even if anybody's just passing by they would come here. And we're not really in a gear, in a set to like have any sort of fights. Don't forget we're in a totally scuffed gear, just fame farming it. And I got a solo chest nicely. No risk, nobody's coming. Okay, that's even better to be honest. Be something good. Okay, or just get me a mob that annoys me so I can take it. Okay, that's a green anyway. I guess people just smelled it and didn't want to come or something. Oh, amazing 2k. Still nice fame. Might. Don't forget we're also grinding might here, which you can get so much out of it. Oh, I was willing. Oh, there is a node that respawned. Okay, okay, I see a node here. That's what I was willing, like, I wanted to see before I end the video. I'm gonna show you guys how exactly we do it. So, we're just taking the mobs as you saw. And now we're gonna just go calmly. Like, you're really chilling. You're not looking for fights. Whenever you see a red name, just avoid it. We're not looking. You can go for like fight builds if you want. You can do whatever you want. What I'm just trying to deliver here, or like explain, that it's better to fame farm the item that you actually want the fame in it, because it's just more value, more efficiency, like faster and everything. Not to mention, it's actually, for me at least, it's more fun, less risk. You're not risking a so expensive gear going to a static dungeon that everyone is diving now. At the same time, you're... Oh, there's so many enchanted mobs here. Maybe I should have started with this area. Wow. And... Ow. How did I get hit with that? Okay, you just should be better in PvE. Like, don't be like me. And all we're doing now, we're just gonna chill here and eat our pork pie and get our mount closer. That's it. And we've been out from the hideout for 14 minutes now. We're gonna see how much we're gonna get. Like, we didn't get so much loot. I can tell you, I would say like you probably are doing like at least 500,000 an hour. That was just an unlucky run, like where we didn't get anything. I can push it a bit and show you guys, but like I don't want to make the video so what's it called, so long. I just want us to show you how do I actually fame farm and everything. It's like real time zone. This is my, like, this is the time where I go to farm, fame farm solo stuff with myself in the area. And don't forget, like, if you need an access for the hideout, all you need to do is like join the Discord server. I'm putting in the description for this video, and you can just join the guild Discord and ask. Like, you're gonna see everything when you go in the Discord itself, and you're gonna have an access for the Black Zone hideout or Black Zone hideout. You're gonna have an access to an Ava Roads. Yeah, Ava Roads. Oh my god, I almost forgot the name of it. The Ava Roads hideout. It's a tier 7 hideout there, and like a lot of other perks. So basically, we wasn't really that lucky. That's a 5-2, not a 5-3. So we're probably not getting so much money out of it. Maybe 50k or something. Yeah, probably like 50k. But either way, like, that chest we opened could have been a legendary. I got a legendary chest with like 5 mil solo here before. Like a small chest, I mean, when I'm saying solo. I was actually solo too. So I guess I'm just like gonna finish this, do some of the enchanted mobs we see, and call the video, so it's not going so long. It's already almost 16 minutes, I would say. I want you guys to be like annoyed for having a long video. Maybe I should just fast forward this part. Probably I should. Okay, so stuff that I wanted to talk about that I always get asked is like, is a static dungeon a good loot? That question I literally been getting too many times, like lately, so I'm just gonna answer it in the video easier. Static dungeon loot is just about luck. It's like it's not that great consistently at all. I have done so many static dungeons in my life, like since the update. Like, So it was a very like the weak fame buff thingy. I went in for dungeons daily, like 3 to 4 times, and so many chests. Never got anything good in the chests. I'm not even kidding. Like at least I'm talking party wise. Like maybe the biggest chest I have seen was probably 300k or something spread it all the party because I never do it really solo. And by the way, I'm talking about a tier 80 static. I don't think you can even solo a tier 80 static, but I'm not sure. They tried. So don't quote me in it. But either way, that's the whole thing. Like, it's not that good of a loot. Maybe like some YouTubers, some people can tell you, yeah, it was an amazing loot. I got like 83 whatever, anything. Can get that anywhere. It's just about luck. It's like pure luck. It's not a consistent good loot at all. But I wouldn't say it's like the worst loot in the world, but I wouldn't say you're getting millions. Like millions is just overrating it. I feel like I'm struggling against this guy for some weird reason. There you go. I don't know how much exactly of fame I did. I can probably count it from the VODs. Okay, that's a 5-2. We can collect that too. So basically this is the whole thing. You just go outside from your hideout, zone around the hideout, get mobs. If you wanna go to like a nearby tier 6, tier 7 area, it's just a bit more risk because a bit more people. At the same time, here it's like pretty safe because of alliance and like guild members around you and all of this stuff. But either way, it's up to you if you wanna juice it a bit and just go for more loot or more fame. Of course you're gonna get more fame from like higher tiers clusters, but like I would say tier 5 is okay. Like I stay in tier 5, tier 6s because all my gathering set is that much. Like I don't have something that's that big in gathering, so like the highest I have is just like tier 6 enchanted. Like you don't want to go for the zones above your gathering set. At least me personally, I don't do that. That's actually a juicy pull. I just need a little bit more health so we don't get knocked down. We're gonna bring them there and they are clamped on each other. Don't forget, boys, use your mount. Mount doesn't put you on cooldown anymore when you're... Let's say you're even like getting down a bit, use your mount and kite until you get your cooldowns, go down and attack, and then use your mount and go up again. If you're struggling against a spiked boss or whatever it is. So basically that's it for the video, guys. I wish we got something like better in the loot, but nothing really dropped for us. I guess it's an unlucky. I'm just being unlucky, but either way we got so good fame, so good might, not to mention we're just chilling here. Maybe we can find something that's like, maybe that chest would have been legendary. Maybe we get a 5-3 node. Maybe we get like a juicy spiked mob. There is so many variants that makes this run so much better or so much worse. At the same time, don't forget this is like so much less the risk than doing like a static solo in like tier 5's black zone and like just risk so much, or even going with like 8-3s in yellow zone to like make it faster and like risk going down paying 250k or something or whatever. This is still more fame, and like if you go down with an 8-3 set like twice, almost 3 times, this is the cost of the whole gear, and I'm using like a 7 equivalent gear. You can even use less than that, like you don't need to go high at all. I just didn't have something else in the hideout, so I just took that to 3. There you can see we saw some two red people, but either way, like, just ignore them. Okay, so hope you enjoyed. I hope that was useful. I hope it answered some people questions. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the video. If you wanna join the giveaway, all you need to do is to make sure that you're subscribed. Leave a like, leave a comment with your in-game name and hashtag giveaway. And